One guy where it doesn't matter what happens in the fight. If you go to the ground with him, you're in deep shit.
Yeah.
Like that Dustin Poirier fight.
They're all scared to do it.
Yes.
Like Gaethje had him hurt.
Yes.
And he's like, no.
Well, when you see what happened when he dropped Gaethje and then he got on top of him, he just strangles you.
Choose
just
your
goes
poison.
Straight to it.
I think he's at a resurgence too, because I remember when he was like kind of got on this roll. They were like, dude, nah, I don't think so, because he's a quitter. You know, he's weak. I'm like, all right, dude.
Isn't that interesting? How I wonder what it is that changes in a fighter. Is it a mindset thing? Is it like, I don't know what it is, but something happens where some guys just, they don't quit anymore. They just get to this level and something changes.
So my wife grew up with Oliveira in Guadalajara, Brazil.
Oh.
And so she knows him really well, and he just kind of eliminated all the negative people out of his life.
Really?
So I guess probably started taking training more seriously, you know, put more time and effort in the gym and not so much into other people.
I talked to
now he's like knocking
Cormier
people out.
too. Yeah, knocking people out, strangling people. Is the most submissions ever in the history of the sport. He's the one guy that I really wish Khabib would have fought. Like now. Like if Khabib was going to come back. And I wonder, I mean, I'm very interested in Khabib versus Islam Makhachev. Because that's, to me, that's the big fight in lightweight.
Khabib or Charles?
Did I say Khabib? I meant Charles. I meant Oliveira. Oliveira versus Islam Makhachev. But if Islam Makhachev loses to Charles Oliveira, then if Khabib had like one more in him.
You don't think there's a price tag they could throw at him?
That's what I'm saying. Like
he's like, break the bank.
Bro, he's as heavy as you right now, though.
That's fine. Hey, baby, money's a motivator.
Big. I know, it's a motivator.
You throw a couple M's at him, like, shit, I get down. We can even do it at 70. It doesn't even matter.
I don't know if he's motivated by money.
You don't think so?
I don't know. He's an interesting guy. I mean, to be as dominant as Khabib was for as long as he is, and, you know, super religious. Guy drives a Toyota truck. You know,
everything got a price tag.
I know,
everything's got a price tag.
But I wonder what that price tag is. Like, what is it? Is it 50? Like, what is it? Is it? What's the sound? Like, what's the number that has to come out before it's like the record skips?
I don't know. Yeah, exactly.
What did you say? Say that again.
All right, cool. How long did you say? When?
$60 million.
Yeah, dude. Anybody on planet Earth.
Yeah. I wonder, you know, because there's paydays that happen, you know, like when Pacquiao fought Floyd, you know, when Conor fought Floyd. Floyd's obviously been involved in most of the big paydays. But there's paydays that happen where you go, ooh.
Yeah. Dude, you know, he gets a lot of shit. People say he's not smart. Like, dude, I don't know, like, what his reading level is, but business mind, dude, the dude's fucking smart as shit.
Saying he's not smart because he doesn't have a high reading level, because he doesn't read a lot, is like saying that someone who's like really good at something else, like really good at playing chess, but sucks at jiu-jitsu is dumb because they suck at jiu-jitsu. It's like, how much time has he spent trying to read?
Yeah, exactly.
Almost none, right? But how much time has he spent at boxing? Fucking his whole life. You can't be that good at boxing and not be smart. It's not possible.
Well, even like the business aspect. Yeah. Like, he bought himself out of his contract for like $250,000, and then a few years later ends up fighting for $300,000.
Yeah.
So who's the dummy?
Well, he's smart enough to know how good he is.
Yeah.
Fight. And maybe it could be. Maybe it could be still. Khabib might decide at one point in time, you know.
Yeah, it's him and Khabib are scary that way. Because after that fight, I went back and watched like all his highlights. There's a predator like precision with. As soon as you give him an opening,
yes,
it's a wrap.
Well, see, the thing is, Khabib can do that too, but Khabib chooses to smash you, or what? Like the way he says, smash. He smashes people. Khabib He chose to beat him in a way that he wouldn't have chosen to beat Conor. When he was on top of Conor, he's smashing his face.
He was trying to hurt that one.
And he's going, let's talk now. Let's talk now. Bam, bam, let's talk. Bam, just beating the fuck out of him. See, in this, he chooses to go straight to an armbar. It's very unusual for him.
Yes, I want Islam Makhachev to win. Do I think Charles Oliveira is top 1, 2, 3 lightweights in all time? Yep. Do I think he can beat Islam? Yep. But I feel like Islam is going to win that fight. And I go off the pulse of how I read these guys being around them. And Khabib don't think it's going to go past 2 rounds.
People beat him, but something happened when that dude had a kid. That's what it is. That dude had a daughter. And there's a fire inside of him like the fucking center of the sun. And I don't know what it is, man. But he's a different human, man. He goes right into the line of fire,
he's
too.
Straight.
He's not taking any shortcuts. It's all risk. He goes right in, and he's 100% confident. It doesn't matter how hard you hit him, he's going to be fine.
But he ain't faced either one of them haven't faced.
No. Either like each other.
I told you in 2019, them guys was different.
They're different. They're different.
It's especially when it comes to grappling.
Oh yeah, man. Makhachev smushes people. He gets a hold of them, and they're not going anywhere.
And they say he's so strong. And Javier Mendez has said this publicly, so I'm not saying anything that Javier believes Makhachev is better than Khabib. All around as a fighter. He's always said that. Like, you can go back and find it. Like, he feels Islam is that guy. You can't write a better movie than this shit, how everything is playing out with Islam and Abdul Manap passing and Khabib the coach, and now they fighting in Abu Dhabi. That's the last place that Abdul Manap was with Khabib, and it's like, is this gonna happen? And that's the exciting thing for me as a storyteller. He's gonna win or he's gonna lose. And that's the thing. I think people feel like the world is gonna blow up if one of these guys lose from over there. Like, these guys are super religious, man. They feel like everything is in a plan. If they lose, they lose. They're not gonna sit there and give you a pity party just because they lost. Like, if they believe if Allah wanted that to happen, that was gonna happen. But I truly just don't see Islam losing, man. It's just something about that guy. I don't know. He is special.
He is.
He's forgetting that TJ Dillashaw is fighting Aljamain. And Sean O'Malley is fighting Peter Yan.
Yeah.
Bilal Muhammad is fighting Sean Brady.
Yeah.
It's like all of these, if this card sticks together, it's going to be fucking amazing.
It's an amazing card. It's an amazing card. But the Oliveira Makhachev fight, that's the big one. That's the big one because there's so many questions. And, you know, Oliveira has never fought a grappler like Islam.
No.
But Islam's never fought a guy who can submit people like Oliveira can. Oliveira fucks everybody up.
Michael Chandler fight. A guy that had great wrestling. Michael Chandler could fucking wrestle.
Yeah.
He was dominating Oliveira. Oliveira didn't submit Mike. He TKO'd him.
Yeah.
So in terms of grappling,
right,
Mike was destroying Oliveira. Almost finished him in the first
Oliveira,
round.
Chandler caught him. He caught him and hurt him.
Yep.
And then one of the things that Oliveira does when he gets hurt, he just goes right to his back.
Bro, that's some Nate Diaz shit.
It's smart because his guard is nasty. His guard is so wicked. He submits
What did he do
people.
with Gaethje? Did Gaethje go into his guard?
No, Gaethje kind of stepped back out. But he cracked Gaethje. Gaethje said
First 8 seconds.
something about the way he hit him. He said he hit him so hard.